Hello friends, today we will see the properties of the addition of the integers. One by one we will see the properties. First property is the closure property. First property is the closure property. In that, first we will see the statement. If A and B are integers, if A and B are the integers, then A plus B is always an integer. What is the statement of closure property here? If A and B are two integers, then A plus B is always an integer. This is the statement of closure property. We will see in the general formula for the closure property. If A and B are the two integers, then the addition of these two integers is always an integer only. This is the general formula for the closure property. We will see one example for that. We will take the two positive integers, that is A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. Then addition of these two integers is always an integer is the closure property. We will prove that A is equal to 2 plus B is equal to 3, 2 plus 3, we will get 5. 5 is also a integer. Means this property close under this condition. Second example, that is A is equal to minus 5 and B is equal to plus 2. Means we will take here minus negative integer and positive integer. Then addition of these both, minus 5 plus 2, we will get the minus 5 plus 2, subtraction, and the sign of the bigger number, that is the minus, that is negative 3. This minus 3 is also one type of negative integer. So this closure property proves that the sum of any two integers is always an integer. What is closure property says? Sum of any two integers is always an integer. Means this closure property is closed under the addition. This is closed under the addition. You got it? First property, that is closure property. Sum of any two integer is always an integer. You will see the next property. Next property is the commutative property. In that, first we will the statement of the commutative property that if A and B, the two integers, then sum of two integers, remains same, whatever may be the order of the integer, whatever may be the order of integer. This is the statement of the commutative property. What is then the sum of these two integers, this addition of these two integers remains same. Then whatever may be the order of the integer. Means here we have changed the order of the integer, then also we got the same answer or same integer. This is the commutative property. We will see the general formula for the commutative property. A and B are the two integers. Then addition of these two means A plus B is equal to B plus A. Here we change the order of the integer. Then also we got the same integer. This is the commutative property. We will see one example to prove this. First example, we will take both the positive numbers. A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 3. What is our first condition is A plus B. A plus B means 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 we got the, and after that equal to B plus A. We will change the order of the integers. First we will take the B means 3 plus 1. Then also we got the same answer. 1 plus 3 is nothing but 4 and 3 plus 2 is nothing but the 4. Means we got the same integer here. That's why this commutative property says that the sum of any two integers remains same whatever may be the order of the integer. Here we will take the second example, that is one negative and one positive number. A is equal to 3 and B is equal to minus 5. Then A plus B means what? 3 plus minus 5. And B plus A means first we will take the B value minus 5 plus 3. 3 plus minus 5, one positive number is there, one negative number is there. Means what? We have to do the subtraction here. What is the subtraction of 5 minus 3? It is 2. And big number sign, that is the 5 big number sign is a negative, that's why minus 2. Here also 5, one negative number and one positive number, that's why here is the subtraction is taken, and the bigger number sign is again 5 sign is negative, that's why minus 2. Means we got the same answer here also, or same integer minus 2 minus 2. This is the commutative property. Next we will see third one property, that is the associative property. It is also similar to the commutative property, but in that we have taken the three integers. In commutative property we have taken only the two integers A and B, but in the associative property we take the two or more integers. Associative property. First we will see the statement of the associative property. If A, B and C, we have taken here the three integers A, B and C are the integers, then sum of integers remains same whatever may be the order of the integer. Whatever may be the order of integer. Here also we can change the order of the integer, then we got the same integer. So we will see the statement. If A, B, C are the three integers, then the addition of these three integers remains same whatever may be the order of the integer. We will see the general formula for the associative property. Suppose A, B and C are the integers. Then what is our first order? Suppose A plus B plus C. We will take first the first group bracket, that is the A plus B. This is our first order, A plus B bracket complete plus C. Second order, that is A plus B plus C. of B plus C. And the last one, A plus C plus B. We take the third group, that is A plus C. This is the three orders we have changed here. Integers are same, but we have changed the order of that integer. We will prove this by using one example. That is, we will take the one example. First, we will take the positive numbers. 2, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, and C is equal to 5. Okay. Then what is our first order here? A plus B is the one group plus C. What is A plus B bracket plus C? What is A plus B here? A is nothing but 2 plus B is nothing but 3 in bracket plus C. Plus C means what? Plus 5. Here answer is the 2 plus 3 is nothing but, first we will solve the bracket, that is 2 plus 3 is 5 and plus 5. We got the answer 10 here in first order. We will change the order here. What is the second order? A plus in bracket B plus C. Then in that, what is the value of A here? 2 plus in bracket, what is the value of B? 3 plus C 5. Then what is the order here? 2 plus in bracket, what is the value of bracket? 5 plus 3 is 8. 2 plus 8, again we got the answer 10. We will take the third order. That is the A plus C plus B. What is A's value? 2 plus C value 5. Bracket complete plus B means nothing but 3. We got the 2 plus 5. Bracket answer is 7 plus 3. Answer is the 10. Means in any order we got the same answer, that is 10. This is the associative property. This associative property states that 3 or more integers, sum of 3 or more integers remains same, then whatever may be the order of the integer. We will take the second example for that. One is the negative integer we have taken here, and 2 are the positive integers. We will see one more example in the associative property. Second example, A is equal to minus 2, B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 4. This is our second example for the associative property. Here we have taken the one negative integer and 2 positive integers. What is our first order here? A plus B in bracket plus C. A plus B bracket complete plus C. What is A's value here? Minus 2 plus 3 bracket complete plus C is what? Plus 4. Then what is the value of here? First solve this bracket. 3 minus 2, we got the answer 1, and big number sign, that is the positive one, plus 4, we got the answer is the 5. What is the second order here? A plus into bracket B plus C. Then take what is the value of A? Minus 2 plus into bracket B is the 3 and C is the 4. Solve this bracket. Minus 2 as it is, plus 3 plus 4, we got the answer 7. 7 minus 2, again we got the answer 5. And the last order is the A plus C plus B is equal to A is nothing but minus 2, C is nothing but 4, bracket complete, plus B means what? 3. Solve this bracket. 4 minus 2, we got the 2, plus 3, we got the 5. Means here again we got the same answer. Means this associative property is closed under the addition. After that we will see the fourth property, that is the additive identity property. In that first we will see the statement if or the number 0 is added to any integer, if number 0 is added to any integer, then it does not change the value of integer. What is the statement? The number 0 is added to any integer, then also it does not change the value of the integer. We will see the general formula for the additive identity. Suppose a is any integer is added to the 0, then also we got a plus 0. Answer is the a. Means 0 is added to any integer, then also we got the same answer, that is the integer itself. We will take the example. Suppose a is equal to 3. Then what is 3 plus 0? We got the answer 3. Means this integer itself we got the answer. So we will take the second example, that is negative 1. A is equal to minus 5. Then a plus 0 means minus 5 plus 0. We got the answer is the minus 5. Integer itself we got the answer. Means 0 is added to any integer, we got the same integer itself. So this 0 is called the additive identity. Additive identity. 0 is called the additive identity. This is our fourth property. Then last one, that is the additive inverse property. Fifth one property is there, that is additive inverse. Its name says that inverse means opposite of that. We will see the statement first. For any integer a, there exists its opposite. There exists its opposite. Opposite means, here is the positive opposite means minus a, such that the sum is 0, such that the integer sum is 0. What is the additive inverse property? States that for any integer a, there exists its opposite always, that is the minus a. Addition of that a and minus a always the 0. You see the general formula. Suppose a is your integer and opposite of that integer is nothing but minus a. We got the answer is the 0. A plus minus a, we got the answer 0. Suppose we will take first negative integer, that is minus a. Opposite of that negative integer is the positive integer, that is plus a. Then also we got the answer 0. Minus a plus a 0. This is the general formula for the additive inverse property. We will take some examples. Example first. Suppose we will take the a is equal to 2. Then what is the additive inverse of 2? This 2 is the positive integer. Then additive inverse of positive integer is the negative integer. So 2 plus minus 2, we got the answer 0. Means here additive inverse of 2 is the minus 2. Is equal to minus 2. We take the negative integer, that is the minus 4. Then here is the negative integer is there. Additive inverse of negative integer is the positive integer. So here is the minus 4 plus 4, we got the answer 0. Then the additive inverse of minus 4 is the plus 4. These are the 5 properties of the addition of the integer.